Jessica Simpson, the one who was dumb, ended up coming up with this shoe line because she's so vapid. She only cares about shoes. And making hundreds of millions of dollars when Nick Lachey is fighting for his life every season of Love is Blind because he and Vanessa are so insufferable.
And he needs that paycheck.
Worry about yourself.
Laughing now. Oh my god. Hi, girlies.
Hello, Jenny.
Hi, Bria.
How are you?
I am pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm seriously reeling. First of all, I don't think y'all understand how much time Jenny and I spend together. We are involved in every single aspect of each other's lives, if you really think about it. Like, we do the podcast. We just randomly hang out. Like,
yeah, we're friends. we weirdly also hang out and don't do the podcast. I actually like her.
Yeah, but they don't understand how much we like each other. I'm in her wedding. And so, like, we're doing wedding things together. Like, yesterday, I get back from vacation on Friday. On Thursday. I have just a day on Friday. And then on Saturday, I go to Jenny's bridal shower. And then on Sunday, we're recording.
It's a lot. And
the bridal shower, y'all, it was exquisite, as Lisa Rinna would say.
Exquisite.
It was exquisite.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. My aunt had it at her house, and shout out to Susan Feldman.
Shout out to, what's her Instagram?
She's at Susan Feldman, and then also Get in the Groove 1, I think.
Get in the Groove 1.
It's like her goop, like her kind of like blog of different like brands that she recommends. And the reason why she started that was because she started a company called One Kings Lane. And she's just known in like the interior design industry. Like,
I feel like I've heard of One Kings Lane.
Mm-hmm, that she started that.
What is that?
It was like it's owned by Bed Bath and Beyond now, I think. But it was like it's hard to explain. Basically, like designer furniture that you would want to buy, you could get on her website for like a fraction of the price, because the way that she would do it, where she would buy in bulk and then sell on auction. So if you wanted to buy this like designer lamp, you would have to go on the website at like, Thursday at 9 a.m. for the auction, and then you would bid on it, and like eBay.
Wow. But
on her website.
Specifically on her website.
And it was like new furniture. She got into it where some of it was like not like sold like that towards the end. But a lot, if you ask any mom, they know what One Kings Lane is. It's wild.
I feel like it sounded familiar to me. I thought it was like an interior design thing, like a furniture store or something like that, but that's very interesting. That's not what I thought.
Yeah, she started it in the recession in 2008, and my grandfather was like, "You're silly for doing this. It's a bad idea. Like, quit her job." She was like the CMO of, do you remember CNC shirts?
No.
It was like a big thing in high school where we wore these like shirts. It was this, if I showed you a picture, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I remember those." And she quit, and my grandpa was like, "You're a fool." And it took off so quickly. It was like a novel concept idea.
It really was.
Yeah.
Like a specific place for cool furniture. So if you're into furniture, you're already there. It's not as broad as eBay. It's like she's setting the times, and it's so interesting.
I hope I explained that right, because I was so young when this all happened.
Oh my God, she is so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jenny's aunt.
She is the attention to detail on that woman. The butcher paper, so we all got to make our own bouquets. The butcher paper said like Jenny and Nico, our date, and love is in bloom. It was really cute.
The napkins, the pens, like anything you could think of. It was so specific.
Yeah.
Like specifically done. It was beautiful.
Yeah. It was a really good time. It went by so fast. And then Claire was like, our friend Claire, who wants to come on the pod.
Y'all are going to be hearing from Claire very soon, hopefully. She is the most interesting, like,
human ever.
Quirky. I can't even describe her. I don't know. She's just so smart. And so She's going to come on and talk about, I think she said she wanted to talk about murder mysteries.
Oh, that would be so good with Clarice.
Yes, we can talk about JonBenet Ramsey.
I have a 6 degree of separation from JonBenet.
Really?
This is a teaser. Wait, is it 6? It would be 1, 2.
Just tell us.
So,
and then we'll figure out.
So my roommate in college, Sarah, who's also in the wedding.
Which Jenny went to college in Colorado.
In Boulder. So, and JonBenet Ramsey died in her house in Boulder on the hill, which is like one of the like areas of Boulder, like near the school. And so she said her brother was in preschool with JonBenet. And then I swear to God, I hope I didn't make this up. I swear Sarah said like her brother at one point like remembers asking like where she was in school or something like that. Yeah.
What did they tell him?
She's no longer here.
Oh my God, spooky. Okay, yes, we
So
have
spooky.
to talk about that with Claire. It is I would say it's our group special interest.
Yes, for sure.
Like when I can't remember who was quitting at full screen, but their going away cake said SBTC victory.
That was
great.
That was Lizzie and Christine and somebody else's birthday cake.
That was crazy.
I ordered that cake.
You ordered
Yes,
that?
because we were talking at lunch, I feel like, and wait, it's SBTC is
it was like at the bottom of the ransom note.
For JonBenet. Oh my God.
That's actually really fun.
Oh wait, we took a picture of, because it was an ice cream cake and it wasn't fully like ready to cut. We put like a big like butcher knife in the cake. And then we were like singing happy birthday with the butcher knife.
Y'all have to understand before you cancel us, it was a different time.
I ordered that cake because I felt like someone was like, oh my God, what if we wrote like, because we were so obsessed with JonBenet at that time.
Y'all have to understand, this was like the My Favorite Murder like serial, like when the murder podcast started popping off.
The 2 docu-series came out at the same time on like ABC and NBC or Dateline or something.
2016 was very much a true crime era.
Yeah, it really was.
And it was like people were very hee ha ha about it back then. I think now people are like, we have to respect that like someone literally died. But back then it was like, tee like Richard Ramirez. So funny. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was a time. So yeah, they were like, oh yeah, we should write that on the cake. And then I was like, we should do that. And then I remember you being like, oh my God, this is on the fucking cake.
I think, yeah, oh God, I don't even want to say this. I think if you scroll back on my Instagram, I have a picture of the cake.
It's crazy.
We were obsessed. That's weird. Okay. Anyways.
What are we talking about today?
Oh, I wanted to say what we smoked.
Today, though, before we talk about what we talked about, we smoked.
Before we talk about what we talked about.
This shit is intense. We both think we accidentally took a smoke break or a tea break. This is a hybrid. This is why I said I don't fuck with hybrids.
This is why this is not going well. We've already canceled ourselves in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But
straight sativa.
Yeah. I thought that this was sativa heavy, but clearly it's not.
Even if it has like a millage drop of indica in it, it's
not good. Yeah. Anyway, it's by THC Design. I would say I'm a little too high right now, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
So anyway, that being said, I'm very much looking forward to getting into what's really going on this week, which is what?
What is really going on? Well, we wanted to kind of like, think about some of the key moments in celebrity hot culture pop. Oh, no. I'm breaking down celebrity pop culture and really think about why were these celebrities so dragged for filth? The train is coming off the tracks.
No, we're good. We're fine.
Okay.
This is good. This is like, it actually ties into what we were saying earlier about the SBTC victory cake, because all of these were from a time when it was totally cool to hate on women for no fucking reason.
And not only hate on women, but like be so aggressive with your paparazzi game.
Yes. So much exploitation.
It was really bad. Like, so I feel like I've seen videos of paparazzi, like, before celebrities are closing their car doors, like, them opening it to get a shot.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Look at what happened to freaking Lady Di.
Lady Di.
Like, they chased them.
Yeah, that's really bad.
It is.
They should have been prosecuted.
I completely agree. And the first person that I think of when I think of paparazzi going way too far is motherfucking Britney Spears.
Way too far.
That shit was crazy. I think it was like Britney Spears and Michael Jackson were the two people who just like the paparazzi were fucking crazy anytime you saw them.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like, I mean, I think it was a negative cycle of like they would do fucked up shit. She would freak out more and do really weird stuff. Like, I'll never forget what, like, looking at People magazine, the physical magazine, and seeing her driving with her kid on her lap with the Starbucks in her hand, but she's trying to get away from the paparazzi, but like it's not a good look.
No. I always think of the picture of her walking into the gas station without shoes on.
Oh.
Like,
I forgot about that one.
She has so many iconically fucked up, like, paparazzi moments. Like, all of her fucked up moments were captured by paparazzi. Yeah.
The umbrella moment is so bad because she's just like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I just shaved my head.
Does she talk about shaving her head in the book?
I don't think she did.
Really? Out of all the things to address, she didn't address that?
She spends a lot more time on, like, her childhood before being famous, then becoming famous, then her relationship with Justin Timberlake, and then Kevin Federline, I feel like, is a blip in the book.
Really?
Yeah. But also the book was like written to a certain year. It was like before the pandemic or something. Oh. There's a lot missing after. Like,
but you would think that the shaved head would definitely be in there.
It didn't. I mean, if it did, it didn't really like stand out. There was nothing profound in there about it.
I guess to her it's so insignificant.
The things that stand out is the fact that she had a fucking abortion and that she cried on the floor and he tried to play his guitar for her. Just that I think he really doesn't look good in that book, and I think that's what everyone remembers and when you read that book, and then how it ends of like her feeling like she should realize like she is a diva, or she should be a diva, or like have more self-respect for herself and like say no more.
It's so interesting how her perspective on her life is so different from ours because we only saw it like we see her life in paparazzi moments basically, and like none of those actually matter to her.
No, I mean, well, it did matter to her. Like, so I guess one thing that she does go into was like how she really wanted to have a relationship with her babies, and Kevin Federline is fucking with her, and what a diabolical man, honestly. But
I saw recently that his child support is about to run out.
Yeah, because they're both going to be 18.
Oh no, he's going to have to get a job.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like if he was smart, he would have saved a lot of that money. Because he got a lot of money from her. But he called the cops on her. Called like what is it? The crazy thing?
5150.
And she locked herself in the bathroom because she knew that would be like the last time she'd see her kids for a while or something. Like crying in the bathroom. And maybe she did need help, but she didn't get the right kind of help. I don't think it's right that she got her kids taken away from her.
This is really putting it all together for me.
That made me cry when I read that in the book.
Because out of that, like I feel like there's an iconic paparazzi shot of her like in the ambulance. Isn't there, when they took her to the hospital?
Maybe, yeah. I can't remember.
And we think about it in terms of like that shot, but just minutes earlier, she's in the bathroom like, oh my God, I'm not going to see them for a while.
Also, the paparazzi are taking pictures of you in the ambulance. Like, that's
so fucked up. They took pictures of
up.
Michael Jackson's body in the ambulance. through the fucking window.
I don't know what has made paparazzi less lethal, but I think we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Another person I feel like, oh, also in like recent news, did you see Halsey's music video?
Okay, I didn't watch the music video.
What are your thoughts? Or like,
I didn't watch the music video, but I saw like Britney's response and then her saying that it wasn't her. It sounded like she was making fun of Lucky.
Halsey said that?
No, Britney said. Britney wrote a response like basically threatening to take legal action on Halsey.
Yes,
and then she was like, that actually wasn't me. I deleted it. And if you look at that, it really isn't written how she writes on social media.
She then said, I know I turned my Instagram off, or this is why I turned my Instagram off. Something like that. I mean, that is Halsey. Like, I don't know if she's like homaging her in the music video or making fun of her.
Okay, so it's unclear.
But yeah, I don't feel like there's a reason why Halsey would make fun of her. And
no, I feel like it would be like a tribute to her.
Yeah. It's also, I mean, Halsey's kind of, the song's like meh, you know? So I don't know why it's that serious, but anyway.
Okay. Well, speaking of people who were attacked by the paparazzi, I feel like the main other person that I think of besides Britney is fucking Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
God bless Amanda Bynes, because I remember her tweeting that the paparazzi, oh my God.
I'm listening.
Okay. I remember her tweeting that the paparazzi were taking ugly pictures of her on purpose.
Like what?
Like they would get her from bad angles or get her when she wasn't wearing makeup.
I feel like that's like not. What do you think of that?
I mean, that's her opinion.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they take bad pictures of me.
I'm only going to take bad pictures of you. I just feel like it was
I mean, Kim Kardashian has said that too.
What?
That like if paparazzi aren't fucking with you, they'll take bad pictures of you on purpose. And the ones that do like you, they'll edit them or they'll get them from the angles that you want or with flash or whatever. I believe her. I believe they do that.
I mean, but Amanda Bynes has had a rough go at life and it's so shitty.
It is. Especially, I think, because she appeared to like have her life together so much for so long and she was really making it.
Yeah.
And then the mental health just like dropped immediately. And you can't keep up that facade of everything being amazing forever.
No.
You got to address it.
Yeah. I think too, she also definitely had some mental illnesses that got exacerbated from her upbringing. Like,
absolutely.
Who knows what happened at Nickelodeon and like behind the scenes, and she won't speak on it. And now she's deranged. I mean, in the nicest way, but like never helped her ever.
I know.
You know, never got the right help. I think that's the same thing with Britney. They're very similar. I don't know why though, like Amanda Bynes is not in a conservatorship or like how she evaded that.
I'm not sure. I think that weren't her parents trying to take control of her?
And she emancipated from them.
But in recent years they were trying to like get a conservatorship over her.
Were they?
I think so, but I don't know. I think that her parents are probably different from Britney's parents, whereas like with Britney, I feel like there's a very clear motive. Like, we want your money. You're kind of unhinged anyway, like whatever.
We're unhinged.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's just like do this so that we can get something.
I think that's also why in her book she really doubled down on not just like how she was born, but like her parents, to show how fucked up it is that her father was her conservator.
Yes.
I honestly think that was like one of the main takeaways that she wanted people to get. Of like, look what I had to endure from this man who doesn't even deserve to have, like, I don't even think he had like rights to see his children at one point.
What?
He was a drunk. But then her parents, like, I think got back together or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's tragic. See, I think Amanda Bynes' situation was a little bit different from that. Although I do remember her tweeting some allegations about her dad.
I know. It's hard to tell what her parents are like, if they're psychotic or not.
Yeah. Ugh.
But now Amanda Bynes is a nail tech. So
one of my friends just saw her by Sir.
Doing what?
Walking. Like walking with her friends, just like in her sweatpants, chilling.
I sat next to her at a sushi restaurant recently.
Oh yeah, and she was saying
that
what was she saying?
She can't smoke weed ever again because she gets so paranoid. If she goes in her house, she thinks that someone's trying to kill her. Yeah, it was scary.
Oh no.
It was really scary.
God bless Amanda Bynes. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy.
I would love to see her nail tech art though.
Me too. She keeps having trouble passing the nail tech license exam. She's taken it, I think, at least twice, and she hasn't passed it.
Oh shit.
But those are kind of like the more recent, I don't know, celebrities that the media came for, and they still are like alive and with a chance. But I feel like we would be remiss if we did not include Anna Nicole Smith in this.
Yeah.
We lost Anna Nicole Smith before she was just starting to get there. Like, we were just starting to see her have her new baby and, like, live her best life. And then that was it. And the media came for her so hard from the moment she came on the scene.
Yeah.
It's devastating.
And then struggled with her weight gain, weight loss.
Right.
She was famous because she married an old guy, right?
Yeah, she had met this billionaire, Texas oil billionaire, in the strip club when she was stripping. And from what it sounds like, they started kind of like a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship, but the feelings really did develop. And she ends up marrying him, and then he dies, and his son is like, you're just his sugar baby. He didn't promise you shit. So fade into obscurity and go back to Podunk, Texas, bitch.
Ooh.
And she didn't get a dime.
She didn't get a dime?
She didn't get a dime.
What?
Because of his fucking son. And I remember, like, the iconic clip is her in the courtroom talking to his lawyer who was antagonizing her, trying to make her look fucking crazy so that they wouldn't award her the money. Made her cry, and she was just like, screw you, Rusty. And that was like the iconic moment from her trial.
Really? Wow.
I love her so much. Like, even just growing up watching, did you ever watch her reality show?
I don't think I did.
Anna Nicole, she's so outrageous. Oh my God, it was so good.
Really?
It was just like her with her lawyer, Howard, and her son, just like trying to navigate. I think she had like a personal stylist that was on there too, Bobby Trendy, and she was just navigating the celebrity life.
And her son died after her, right?
Right before her.
Oh, right before her. That's why she...
Yeah. I think the son had gotten into some drug stuff and mixed the wrong things. I think it was like a few weeks before she died.
Wow.
But I mean, that's
so
devastating.
Sad 'cause her baby was just like a baby.
I know. Literally
like
a newborn.
Baby, yeah.
I think the baby was like a week old or something. Really, really young. But now the baby is like a teenager.
Yeah, I see her.
What was she on? 2020?
Oprah.
Oh, she was on Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah like Now and Then or something.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. And she really does look like Anna Nicole.
She really does. It's crazy. And I'm glad that was also crazy, like the whole beef between her biological father and the other guy who was claiming to be the father.
Yeah, it was her lawyer from the reality show who was like, that baby's mine. And then this random fucking guy, like, I don't even know how she met him, Larry, is just like, oh yeah, I hooked up with Anna, like, it's mine. And we're like, who the fuck are you? But it ended up being him.
He was a hairstylist, I think, right?
Oh, really?
I think so. And they
had
like a budding relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild. That lawyer, Howard, turned on her so fucking quick.
Do you think that they did anything?
I don't know. Honestly, maybe he genuinely was like, I think it could be. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Rest in peace, Anna.
According to Larry, she wasn't with anyone else but him.
Okay, well then there you go. I believe that.
Speaking of, so it's interesting that like the paparazzi comes for any and all insecurities that women have, and like perpetuates those insecurities. Mm-hmm. Like with Britney, it's being a bad mom and like being a bad girl. With Amanda, I feel like it was just like, I don't know what, like
I think it was like her mental illness.
Yeah. And then with like Nicole Smith and like Janet Jackson, it's weight.
Ooh.
Weight and looks. Because with Janet, she got red for filth in the paparazzi's eye, or like what they got like for her gaining and losing weight, like massive swings in
really
weight loss. Yeah. And then of course like the Super Bowl fiasco.
Oh my god, the Super Bowl was crazy.
Like paparazzi like chasing after her, a lot of it was like weight gain and weight loss. Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like looking back, I don't even remember seeing Janet in the news like that before the nipple sitch.
Oh, I think it was either before or after. I can't remember, but I always remember seeing like, be like, Janet Jackson gains 80 pounds. Shit like that.
The headlines back then were crazy.
Yeah.
Do they still talk like that?
I don't know. I don't think anyone reads them. And I also think like we're in a new generation because, you know, like People Magazine and stuff, they have like Instagram accounts. I never see them post stuff like that. They would get, I feel like Gen Z would be canceling them left and right.
100%. Like I remember when the pictures came out of Jessica Simpson performing with her little like leopard outfit.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, this bitch is a whale. They literally called her a whale. And she, looking back at her, she looked so normal.
Yeah. And then it normalizes people calling people like that and shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's really bad.
That was horrible. Like Jessica Simpson, she's gone down an interesting path as a result of like the paparazzi and just like society in general coming for her. Like are you okay?
I slunk into this couch. I slink.
You guys were not okay.
I slunk and slink and slunk.
Slinkle sluckle. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jessica Simpson is like another one that the media came for her weight so hard.
Her weight, and then I feel like
so
the reality show like didn't help either, you know?
The fact that people watch that reality show and the only thing they got out of it is that Jessica Simpson is stupid shocks me, because watching it back now, I'm like, oh my god, this is like, I think she was in her early 20s and very just like young and she kind of seemed kind of sheltered, honestly.
Yeah.
With this older guy who was teaching her everything really because he had to, and then getting mad at her about it. Was like, bitch, if you want someone who knows everything, don't date someone in their early 20s when you're 30.
Oh, they're that far apart?
Yeah, it was something like that. I'll fact check myself when I edit this. But yeah, they were like, I want to say they were like 10 years apart.
Wow. I didn't realize that at all.
So he's coming for her like, oh my God, you don't know how to do that? It's like, no, she doesn't know how to fucking do that. She was raised like in the middle of nowhere.
Texas.
But she wasn't raised in like LA where you're just like in the know from a young age.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think because she went from living with her parents to straight up living with her husband, that she learned a lot of stuff that she didn't know how to do. And she's a blonde that it has this really southern accent that makes her sound dumb. Quintessential dumb, you know? Like,
that's real. I didn't even consider, the accent totally plays into it.
Her sister does not help her case at all. Because her sister has no accent, really.
Oh, true.
I'm
into
the
the
sister.
One
plays it up and one of them plays it down. I don't know.
That is interesting how Ashley Simpson doesn't have an accent.
And how she full on took a different persona.
Yeah. Very interesting.
She released like a deluxe version of Yeah.
Oh my God.
I haven't listened to it, but I saw her post about it.
I saw a performance that she did recently, and she was
really?
performing Pieces of Me. I was like, oh my God. I loved Ashley Simpson.
Me too.
Even after SNL, I was
Really?
like, I'm still in.
Oh, after SNL, I was out.
What?
Yeah.
You realize all them bitches are doing that.
I know. I realized afterwards, but it was too late.
Damn.
But
anyway.
Jessica Simpson's turned it around for herself. Like,
yeah, she's
her
married.
shoe
She's like
company
literally
is
hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. So good for you, girl. Get your bag.
And Nick Lachey is hosting Love is Blind. I mean, who isn't that interesting? Jessica Simpson, the one who was dumb, ended up coming up with this shoe line because she's so vapid. She only cares about shoes and making hundreds of millions of dollars when Nick Lachey is fighting for his life every season of Love is Blind because he and Vanessa are so insufferable.
And he needs that paycheck.
And he's singing Chainsmokers covers on TikTok and getting roasted. Worry about yourself.
Who's laughing now?
Who the fuck is laughing now? And you know what? The ladies are always going to get the last laugh.
Mm-hmm. Ha ha.
That's on period.
On point. I think it's a good time to talk about our idea of the week.
Yes.
But it's so fascinating how, like, this is why, again, we're just so fucked as a generation. Like, look at what we were brought up with and then look at how it is now. It's like, you can't say that shit that they said before. And also, they're not breaking news necessarily on celebrity stuff. We can follow them on Instagram. Like,
I can look at their story and see what they were doing 5 minutes ago. You haven't even uploaded the pictures yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's true. We really don't need them anymore.
We don't.
Maybe they're diminishing.
Will say though, I do think we need TMZ because they're like the only trusted source when it comes to like breaking celebrity news.
Are they trusted? I feel like they've been wrong before.
Really?
Like
I don't feel like they're wrong a lot, and
they will say people are dead when they're not.
They said they called Caitlyn Jenner out when she was transitioning, and people were literally like, "You're lying! Like that's fucked up." They knew.
Damn.
They know a lot of shit.
No, I remember them getting an alert on my phone because I had TMZ alerts turned on in 2017. I think it was 2017 or 2018. And I got an alert saying Demi Lovato rushed to hospital after overdose. They were literally outside her house when she overdosed and uploaded it that quick. It had been like 10 minutes.
Whoa.
I was like, oh my God. Same with Mac Miller overdosing. Like, I got an alert for that, and it was literally like 10 minutes after the police had got there.
Wow.
So they're on top of it, I guess.
Yeah.
But everyone else can fuck off, honestly. We don't need you.
Bye. And also,
Bye.
like, leave people alone.
Leave Britney alone. Leave everyone alone.
Like, the day, because I think because of social media, the days of, like, getting a crazy picture of someone somewhere, I don't need it.
I don't need it either. I don't really care if they're partying or, like, any of that shit.
No, not at all.
Let them live. Anyway, what's our quote?
I want you to say it.
Love me, hate me, say what you want about me, but all of the boys and all of the girls are begging to F-U-C-K me.
I also, as a kid, I thought that line was, are begging to seek Amy.
Well, yeah, that's what it's called. That's what the song is called, If You Seek Amy. But it sounds like F-U-C-K me.
Oh. But it's funny because, oh wait, no, I was thinking of Taylor Swift. Never mind. I was thinking about Amy, which is Kim Kardashian.
Isn't her, what is her song called? Wasn't it called like Screw You Amy or something?
Fuck you, Amy.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. I think that was more direct.
My brain cells are diminishing. As
we gotta
talk.
go, guys.
Well,
follow us at High Girlies Pod on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Rate us on Spotify. Pray for us. Keep us in your thoughts and prayers.
I don't know. I don't know about this one.
I think this one, if you are really winding down for the evening and you want to watch a show and not think about shit.
Yep. At all. Okay.
That's what we recommend. Anyway.
Bye,
Bye, girlies.